What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday. We're moving along with the 1980s, and we're talking the top 5 songs of 1983. So let's get right to it. At number 5... Pride and Joy by Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yes, off of his debut album, Texas Flood. You know, Stevie Ray, to me, is just one of the greatest guitarists of all time. And quite frankly, he's such a great vocalist as well. That often goes just unnoticed. But this song, just from that opening riff, it's like, oh yeah, and you just, I mean, it's so fun. It's so upbeat. It just puts you in a good mood. The fun lyrics, she's my pride and joy. And yeah, it's just got that kind of Texas vibe, that Austin, Texas sound that many people to this day try to emulate. And yeah, just a hint, Stevie Ray is going to show up maybe again in a different form later in the list. So let's get right to number 4. Sunday Bloody Sunday by U2 off of the album War. This is the album that I think, for me anyway, really shot them into the stratosphere with songs like this and New Year's Day. And this song, man, just from that opening drum, you know you're in for something heavy and intense. And I think lyrically, the song is even more intense than it is musically. But just that riff by The Edge is so cool, that down, 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 down. And to see them perform it live at Red Rocks, man, I mean, they just put their heart and soul into their music. I mean, U2, they always do, but this with an important message about violence happening in their home country. It's just an amazing song to this day. I think one of their strongest. And that's just at number 4. So now at number 3... Let's Dance by David Bowie, the title track off of that album from that year. This is Bowie going commercial. He brought on Nile Rodgers as a producer and really gave his music kind of a danceable sound where, you know, most of his stuff from the 70s was a little bit more out there, a little bit more space rock. This was something that you could even like put your teeth out to, go, yeah, and groove around to the music. And there's also a great bluesy element to this song that some people don't realize. Stevie Ray Vaughan performs the lead guitar on this track. It's not a very showy guitar like he does on his own music, but it just fits the style perfectly. This story is Bowie saw him perform at the Montreux Music Festival and said, I gotta have this guy on my record. And the rest is history. Just a brilliant rock song that I think, there's so many good songs on that album, but this one really stands out as the best. So that's at my number 3. Now at number 2. Burning Down the House by Talking Heads off of their album Speaking in Tongues. Man, talk about a party song. This song just, as a little kid, always made me want to just kind of dance around whenever I heard it. I remember the music video being so weird. Of course, David Byrne, just so out there, continues to be, and in a good way. You know, the band, talk about fun, man. If you want to see why the Talking Heads were so great, watch the Stop Making Sense documentary / music concert movie, and especially their performance of this song, which they amp up at a higher tempo, and they're all dancing around and like kicking their legs while playing guitar. It is mesmerizing and it's so much fun. And yeah, man, Burning Down the House, come on, gotta have it on your list. So now at number 1, Every Breath You Take by The Police off of their album Synchronicity. Sadly, their final album as The Police. But man, I mean, come on. One of the greatest ballads, not just of the 80s, but of all time. And it's one of those interesting ones from that era, kind of like U2's With or Without You, that when you listen to the lyrics, you realize it's kind of a creepy song, like every breath you take, I'll be watching you. You know, he's basically stalking this woman that may or may not feel the same way back to him. But there's such an endearing emotion in Sting's voice and the performance, and that little arpeggiated riff by Andy, that man, it's such a powerful song, especially when it gets to the chorus and Sting's voice, you know, just goes up an octave and hits those baby, baby, please. Oh man, it's beautiful. It brings you right back to 1983 when you hear it, and that's what you want in a good 80s song, isn't it? So that is my top 5, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Let me know what your top 5 would be. If you're so bold, leave me a top 10. So much great music came out that year, and we're just getting going, guys. So keep up with the top 5s. We got top 5s every Friday, album reviews, so much more. Thank you for watching, and as always, Viva La Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.